Okay, this is a kind of plea, if anybody knows anything about this. So, um, let's give you an example of an average day. So usually I wake up and I have so much trouble concentrating that it can take me up to 4 hours just to do an hour's worth of like devotionals, read the Bible and that. And so that takes me nearly to lunchtime. So I usually got to eat. Now, this is the one I want you guys to take notice of. Because when I eat, I get really sleepy afterwards. And this is not just a random thing. Okay, admittedly, my diet's pretty atrocious and my exercise level's pretty atrocious at the moment. But this has been going on since about 2008, 2009. I originally thought I was gluten intolerant. I read a book on it. Then I just thought that my body was that messed up that it dumped too much insulin and I didn't really take much notice. But I have tried to fight it over the last year or two. And all that does is it means I stay awake for like 4 hours like a zombie where I can do barely anything. So I'm sort of semi-conscious. Now, what usually happens is I go to sleep for an hour or two, and then if I'm very fortunate, I will get an hour or two with the aid of a lot of coffee to be awake to be awake and conscious for a couple of hours before I eat again and hit the same cycle. Now, I do have complex. Well, I try not to own these things, but the best label to describe the damage from my childhood abuse is called complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and that does have a symptom of chronic fatigue. I'm also being assessed for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which I possibly had since a child, and that hadn't been noticed with all the other stuff going on. Yeah, so and of course there is there's some studies that say men over 40 don't produce enough testosterone. Now, having said that, I was blessed with some supplements recently while I was on my work rehab that involved testosterone, and I still had the issues with blood sugar. I've even gone as far as to get one of those little testers that diabetics have, and it has spiked really high a couple of times. Unfortunately, I didn't get the one that tests insulin. I would be disappointed to add diabetes to the list of challenges that I have to deal with. But like what's happening to me right now is not abundant life. It's not what I signed up for. And if I'm going to be responsible for myself, I can't be a zombie like 6 out of the 8 hours I'm awake each day. So if anybody has any ideas what it might be, please PM me, because I really want to function. I want to do things. I want to do things for God. I've got stuff to do for me, and people either think I'm lazy or I just don't care enough to talk to them. It's not that at all. I just don't have a lot of time left. So if you have any ideas how to improve or change it or manage it or what it might be or how to test for it, by all means send me a private message with your suggestions. I really appreciate it. Thank you.